Priming means creating emotional and cognitive space for your child to process information. It is to slow things down to make it easier for children to cooperate. It's a tool to rely on when you know your child needs a little bit of extra support in order to do something. When you know they're going into something that's going to bear a high cognitive load, like starting a new school year or playing a game and possibly losing. Key is to think from your child's perspective, what is important here? Let's talk through some examples. Let's say you're taking your preschooler to school and they always cry when you get there, and you really hope they don't cry because it's very stressful, but they probably are going to. On the way to school, I might say to them, hey, sweet pea, sometimes it's a cry day when we go to school. I don't know. Today might be a little cry day or a big cry day. What do you think? And then I'm going to let them answer. And if they say it's going to be a big cry day, I'm going to say, okay, today's going to be a big cry day. Okay, I got it. A big cry, this big or this big, right? I could go on like that. What's important is that I can hold whatever it is that is coming up for the child. Let's do another example. Say you have a 10-year-old who hates losing games, and you're having some friends over for a game night, and you're worried that, like, oh God, my 10-year-old's gonna lose it and it's gonna be kind of crazy. I'm gonna say to my 10-year-old, hey, we've got people coming over. Yeah, we're gonna play board games. Let's pick out the board games we're going to play. I'm going to give them an active role, some power. Okay, you've picked them out. I'm going to say, you know what? Sometimes when we play this board game, you win, and sometimes you lose. When you lose, you got two choices. You could have a grizzly bear mad moment where you throw things and you get so mad. Or you could have a, well, let's try again kind of moment where you say, I didn't win this time. I don't love it. I'm okay. Right? So now I'm also giving the kid like some options. I'm daylighting the fact that historically it's been hard. And I'm like, okay. And I might even make a plan with them. You know, tonight we have people coming over. When we have people coming over, you think, what do you want to shoot for? Grizzly bear? Because I don't know. I'm not sure if that's okay in front of our friends. Or, oh well, what could we do? Or maybe we could play just a game where everybody wins. We could look at the collaborative games, huh? Or we could do in teams, right? So now I'm eliciting solutions, ideas from the child. So I don't want to be shamey. I'm just creating some space. If I know that my kid has a shot coming up and that they're really anxious about shots, I'm going to do it for that, right? And sometimes when you prime, I might like boost it up, like put it on steroids a little bit by adding a visual component. That could be like a calendar or a countdown chain or some way to mark the passage of time. I mean, honestly, it could be like moving beans from one jar to the next jar, and when there's no more beans left, then we start school or have our shot or whatever. It's about, for your particular child, what are the extra supports that are going to create that cognitive and emotional space that allows them to feel supported, know what is happening, and anchor through the transition into the experience, into you, into whatever it is that they need to anchor into. I'm going to make another video with more examples of priming, sort of for like leaving the park and what the biggest mistakes that I see people making are, so stay tuned for that one.